In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change Excel language. We will walk through changing both the display language and the editing and proofing language so Excel feels natural to you. First, open Excel. You can use your usual shortcut or open it from your Start menu. When Excel loads, you should see a blank workbook or your recent files list. Either view is fine for this process. Now click File, then Options. The File button is in the top left corner of the Excel window. After you click it, a menu opens on the left, and at the very bottom of that menu you will see Options. When you select Options, the Excel Options window appears in the center of the screen with a list on the left side. From there, select Language in the left sidebar of the Excel Options window. When you click Language, the right side of the window changes to show two main sections: Office Display Language at the top and Office Authoring Languages and Proofing below it. You may already see more than one language listed there. Under Office Display Language, select the language you want. This section controls the language of the interface, meaning all menus, buttons, and tooltips. Click once on the language you prefer so that it becomes highlighted. When a language is highlighted here, it is ready for the next action. Next up, click Set as Preferred. This button sits just below the list. Once you click it, you should see your chosen language move to the top of the display language list or show a note that it is now the preferred language. Excel remembers this choice even after you close the program. If the language is not listed, click Add a Language, install it, and then set it as preferred. When you click Add a Language, a new window opens with a long list of available languages. You can scroll or type to find yours, then click Add. Excel may download language files, and after that, the new language appears in the display list, so you can highlight it and use Set as Preferred on it as well. After that, click OK. You will find this button at the bottom right of the Excel Options window. When you click OK, the window closes and you return to Excel. The change is registered, but the interface will not switch until you restart. Close and reopen Excel for the change to take effect. Close Excel like you usually do, then open it again. When it restarts, the menus, tabs, and buttons should now appear in your chosen display language. With the display language set, open Excel again if it is not already open. You should still see your usual workbook area, but now with the updated interface language if you changed it in the previous steps. Go to File, then Options, then Language. This takes you back to the same Excel Options language page you saw earlier. Both the Office Display Language and the Office Authoring Languages and Proofing sections are visible again on the right. Under Office Authoring Languages and Proofing, select your preferred language. This controls how Excel understands what you type, including spell check and dictionaries. Click to highlight the language you want Excel to use while you enter and check data. Now click Set as Preferred. Once you do, you should see your chosen language rise to the top of the authoring list or show that it is the preferred editing language. Many beginners forget that display and authoring are separate, so this confirmation helps avoid confusion later. If necessary, click Add a Language and install the proofing tools. When you add a language here, Excel can download spell check and other tools for that language. After installation, the new entry appears in the authoring list where you can select it and click Set as Preferred so Excel uses it for editing and proofing. Finally, click OK and restart Excel. When Excel restarts, both the interface and the editing tools follow the languages you selected, so spell check and menus match. You have now changed both the display language and the editing and proofing language in Excel, so if this helped you get Excel into your own language, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you want more quick Excel tips like this, consider subscribing.